in terms of sterling, yes, we have forced them to show quite a bit of interest. This was a large inquiry for a small Ponzi, a smallish collapse. $18 million is not a lot. I mean, it's a lot for the victims, but it's not a lot as far as these schemes go. But we forced the Parliament to pay attention. Of the parliamentarians who did pay attention from all parties, they were suitably shocked. It made their jaws drop, and you could see that in the hearings. Unfortunately, in the final report, the Labor Party's recommendations were impotent. The Liberal Party's recommendations were outrageous. They were their callous disregard for these victims was shocking. I'll take this opportunity to denounce Liberal Party Senator Paul Scarr, because he played an excellent role in the hearings, truly excellent. You could tell by his reactions to what he was hearing how shocked he was at how these people had been hung out to dry. Yet in the final report, he put his name to the Liberal Party and a Liberal Party ideological position that the bottom line was no compensation for these victims. And he would have, that's the epitome of towing the line, which Denise was talking about in the opening remarks. It was disgusting. I hope he can't sleep at night, that man, because I know he knows the truth because I watched his performance in the hearings. The only senator who called for actual immediate compensation was One Nation Senator Malcolm Roberts, and I'm sure the Greens would likely support that as well. In this last week, we've been flooding Parliament with calls for both parties to commit to compensation for the victims. There's been quite a lot of reception to that call from the Labor Party. They're promising some kind of an announcement soon. We'll see how that goes. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. We do have to wait and see. But certainly they're responding to the pressure. So let's see how that plays out. We will keep the pressure on.